chieftain of the All Progressives Congress in Abia State and Director General of Buhari's South East Youth Movement, Engineer Nwabueze Onwuneme, has called on Igbo elites not to see President Muhammadu Buhari and the APC national leader Asiwaju Bola Tinubu as stumbling block to the realization of a Nigerian president of Igbo extraction come 2023, but rather as catalysts who, if well consulted, can play a major role for the emergence of an Igbo man as president in 2023. Speaking during a radio program, African Youth Leadership Series program of the British Broadcasting Corporation (BBC) in London, Onwuneme, when asked about the seeming attacks on both leaders by some Igbo politicians and the dangers it portends to the 2023 quest to have an Igbo man as president, said it's unfortunate. He added that it is not the majority of Ndigbo that are making these allegations, but rather some very few elites. So their actions and utterances should not be perceived as an attack on the two respected leaders by the generality of Ndigbo. He stated that both Buhari and Tinubu have never paid lip service towards their love for Igbos, but have matched their expressions of love with verifiable actions. Buhari is building the second Niger Bridge, which has gone more than 60% completion amongst other projects. On Asiwaju Bola Tinubu's love towards Ndigbo, Onwuneme pointed at his appointment of Igbos to his cabinet as the then governor of Lagos State. According to him, the two leaders should not be disparaged by any well-meaning Igbo son. Onwuneme therefore advised Igbo politicians in the opposition political party to stop projecting their partisan criticism as the position of Ndigbo. According to him, what Igbos need now is to engage by means of dialogue, persuasion, and strategic political planning other tribes and be ready to fight rationally and democratically to get it, because power, they say, is not given but forth or worked for. He also called on prominent Igbo sons like former governors Ogbonaya Orji Uzor, Rotimi Amaechi, and genuine Igbo leaders who over the years have built bridges of friendship and good network for political alliances, to use it and persuade and appeal on other zones to support this genuine cause. Okay, so guys, from what this man Onwuneme is saying, that both Buhari and Tinubu, that they love Igbos, and he gave reason why they really love Igbo. Is kind of giving some kind of points, or trying to evidence to show that yes, these people love Igbos, because Buhari built a bridge, or is building Niger Bridge, and again because Tinubu appointed an Igbo man while he was a governor in Lagos State. At least those two things, it shows that they really love the Igbos. And honestly, I don't know. I mean, I've never heard. I don't know whether I've never heard all these Igbo elites who have been coming out to say, "Oh, Tinubu this, Buhari this." The only thing I know is that the Igbos, the real Igbos, are the Biafrans, those who are agitating for Biafrans, and all they want is that they want to go their separate way. But coming out, for somebody to coming out to say, "Oh, Buhari has done this, Buhari has done that," from all these political elites or politicians, the majority of them don't even come out to speak. Maybe they could be speaking behind, but the people who are really speaking that they want Igbo, they want Biafra, and that is what. And the only thing and those are the people who are been talking about Buhari because of the treatment. I don't know if just like I said, if you know any Igbo politician who has been accusing Bola Tinubu of this or that, or Buhari himself, but I know it's only the Biafrans who are saying the kind of treatment is given to the Biafran people is what they don't like. And again, Buhari, who said, because it was even the same Buhari that started this whole thing, because these people will not want to say the truth. Nobody's trying to talk anything about what even Buhari, a lot of things that Buhari have said that is even is not even democratic, and is not democratic in nature, and also it does not really show love. When somebody who came for the first time saying that he's not going to concentrate on those who gave him 7% or 5%, what does that tell one? Up till now, and up till now they have not even come out to say, oh, that was not what I meant, this is this, just let us even work together. You can't be saying one thing and be doing another thing. And that's why I said, oh, because he's building what is it called, Niger Bridge. Is he building it with his money or what? I don't know. He's not building it with his money. So the people who are really talking about Buhari is those the Biafrans who feel that Buhari is not being sincere. A typical example: this kind of people will not mention this repentant Boko people. Recently, some days back again, a lot of IPOB members were arrested. Why were they arrested? Because the police said they got information that they were going to an herbalist place to go and fortify themselves because of a bullets or whatever, so that it will not penetrate, to fortify themselves. And I heard somebody saying that, has it become a crime in our constitution? Is it in our constitution for people to fortify themselves? And again, what you are accusing them of, they've not even done what you are accusing them of. Even if they had done what you are accusing them of, is it a crime for them to go and fortify themselves? And you are saying, and again, they've not even committed the offense and you are arresting them. And that time was not even the first time. And secondly, they've been, anytime they just gather, they are going for burial, police will just go there. What kind of intimidation is that? See all the checkpoints, those are the things they've been complaining. And that's why, at least from my own point of view, I've never heard any politician from Igbo, from Southeast, coming out to say, oh, Buhari this. Maybe they are saying it behind, but when you talk about people who are really giving Buhari tough time, they are the Biafrans, because they don't like the way he's doing the whole thing. And some people were really forced yesterday, and I was surprised on a platform. They were really surprised that, how can you be disturbing these people every now and then? See checkpoints every now and then, but see Operation Safe Corridor they created. You can imagine that kind of a thing, and see the way they've been. And again, proscribing them is another thing that is even pissing them off. So that is just water, So whether they like or they don't like, it's a different ballgame entirely. And it's, again, this idea of trying to beg them or plead with them, persuade them. Did Buhari and Tinubu, did they beg anybody? Did they persuade people to say they want to vote? So I don't even know why they are just making it seem as if Buhari and Tinubu, or they own the state, or they own the country. I don't just understand why people be arrogating power to them. It is not by force. If they are not going to be president, fine. And the question I've always been asking, in all the political parties that we have in this country, does it mean we don't have all these Igbo people there? So how do they play? How do they do their whatever? How do they arrange themselves? I don't even know how to put it. How do they coordinate themselves? Do they say Igbos, oh, you are APC, all the Igbos in the APC, go and sit at the back? The only thing that can make Igbo to get the presidency is only if they can go and talk to the IPOB members, because they are the majority. Whether the politicians like it or not, they are the majority. If they say they don't want the presidency, there is nothing anybody can do. And they believe that they don't want to support any form of a presidency of whatever, because we have all seen it. Whether you are from the north, or whether from the southwest or southeast or whatever, everybody knows, those who understand the whole thing perfectly well, that this whole thing is not even helping anybody. The question we're always asking, why is it that the northerners are the ones suffering most as we speak, and yet they have a president from their zone? Recently, Arewa youth, they have come out to say Buhari has failed, and it's from there. And they are the ones bearing the brunt the more. Insecurity, poverty, anything you can talk of, all of the vices is embedded. They are all embedded in that area. So what are we talking about? This issue of Igbo presidency is it's just deceit from all these elites. Go on to the southwest. All of those who are even Tinubu and all of them that are clamoring, oh, they want the whatever to come to southwest. Is it going to help them? Is it going to help them, anybody? Is it going to help an average man on the street? No, it's not going to change anything. It's just for them. Like we have been hearing, oh, Tinubu made some people, he made this or he made that one. Is that the kind of government we want to be running? To select individuals, few individuals, and begin to help them, begin to position them, then meaning that you have done well. until Nigerians get this thing that these people are just deceiving us. Both leaders across board, whether from a middle belt, whether from south or southwest, southeast or north, the whole of the north, they are deceiving the people. Buhari is there as the president. Of what use is his presidency or him being the president to the people? His people from his own state are saying Buhari should resign. So what are we talking about? Until Nigerians get that these politicians are just deceiving us because of what they want to get. The reason why most of these Igbos are crying, all these they are politicians, is because they want to get one position or the other. That is it. If Igbo presidency comes today, it's still going to be the same. It's going to be business as usual, just the way they are doing in the north, just the way they are doing in the southwest. So if people can get this, it will be a good thing. Well, that is my opinion, though you might have a different opinion or perspective to this whole issue. Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you.